I'm telling you.
A little bit more size on the floor. First tonight, 15 points. 2 of 3 from the line. Against the second to go. 2-point game. Timeout taken. 20 seconds to go.
Got his assist.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Now Taxes is having a TurboTax expert who does your taxes from start to finish. Are you checking anytime? And get the most money back on your time. Now this is Taxes.
Challenges are our greatest opportunities. When we take them on, we make our most extraordinary dreams real. Introducing the most capable Honda we've ever dreamt of. The all-new Passport Trail Sport. Built for limitless determination.
Lakers lead by 2 with 20 seconds left, and the last 2 field goals for each team. How about the no-look pass here from LeBron James, looking at Finney Smith, but finding Rui for his 4th assist. And for the Rockets, Thompson. This is a little Euro off the glass here. Now it's with J.J. Redick getting the ball in paramount right here, because you assume the Rockets.
They knew what they were doing because they ain't let the right people get in.
Look at the length on the ball here by Jabari Smith. Finney Smith will get the ball into Doncic. Nice catch. Brooks right on it. Oh, knocked away from behind. Retrieved by Finney Smith. Oh, he's in a torture chamber. Wow. And LeBron called the timeout on the other end for the Lakers. Smart play there by LeBron. Now the Lakers are out of timeouts. Rockets have 2, 13.2, in a 2-point game on TNT.
This year, I'm trying to ace my college bets on FanDuel. So I'm here with somebody smarter than any professor I ever had. What's up, Chuck GPT?
What's up, Chuck IRL?
What do you think about this parlay?
It's great. But why don't you use me for something you really need help with?
What does Charles Barkley really need help with?
Hundreds of results found.
Uh-oh.
Pronouncing alma mater.
What?
Remember that there's no East Virginia? Conflict resolution. Free throw percentage.
New customers bet $5 to get 200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
Learning the players' names.
This epic NBA regular season is coming down to the wire, and with the playoffs approaching, the action has never been better. This is jaw-dropping drama and red-hot intensity, where every game has an effect on every team's playoff hopes. So tune in for a courtside seat to see your favorite players going all in, and witness how this incredible season plays out. Suns, Bucks, Timberwolves, Nuggets, tomorrow on TNT.
Exciting finishes for the Lakers last week on their East Coast trip in Indiana. The tip-in by LeBron James giving them the victory. And the next night, the same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. Josh Giddey with the half-court buzzer beater. Finney Smith will inbound. Lakers are out of timeouts. And out of bounds. Look at that. Right on the ball. Amari Jr. I mean, he stands at about 6'9", 6'10", but has a wingspan up to 7'7". Rockets out there with Eason and Van Vliet. Green is on the bench. Brooks and Ben Thompson along with Jabari Smith. That is the 5 on the floor. Finney Smith with Reeves and Doncic. LeBron and Vincent. It's off to LeBron, the catch, and a foul is called on Ben Thompson. And the clock, a couple seconds went off, so it's 11.1 and 2 free throws for LeBron James. Free throw shooting tonight. Lakers have gone Reg 14-16, and the Rockets have gone 14-17. 6 more threes by the Lakers over Houston tonight. It's a 3-point Laker lead.
Houston, 2 timeouts remaining. And these 2 big guns, Shane Goon and Steven Adams. Assume a timeout coming after this James free throw.
Van Vliet and Brooks will lead. James with another free throw try, 77.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Here we go. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Edey, and he lays it up and in.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, and now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now here's Smith. Back to Reeves. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Shrimp. Smith right side. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Roy. After the basket by New Orleans. Gasol misses. Pass to Edey. Here's Roy. There's a screen. No good on the triple. From deep. Roy can't get it to go. Here's New Orleans now.
Oh! Wow!
Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Pass to Edey. Inside. From 8 feet away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And here's Gasol. Over to the wing. Here's Roy. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Roy. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Roy's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play. Now that's how you rock the rim. Give them the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Here's Reeves. Down low. Pass to Walton. With some arc. It's rebounded by Shrimp. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And he jams it home with authority.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Walton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
To the right side. Here's the pick. Here's Roy. Got it. He's got 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Crafty move. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Tipped. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's New Orleans. They're up by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the link to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Right wing. Here's Gasol. For 3, Smith. Pass to Shrimp. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams making some changes here. Now Gay launches it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sabonis. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's Morant with the ball for New Orleans. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. And that one's good.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Gay. Shoots over Morant. Out to the right wing. The shot by Kidd, no good. Here's Wade. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he gets it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's McDaniel. And Sabonis slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Isaiah Thomas.
So he gets them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Back to Thomas. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. New Orleans calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups, so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
New Orleans leading by 4. Morant surveying the floor.
And then Morant with the jam! Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Sabonis. And here's Morant. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. To the paint. Here's McAdoo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Gay. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Here's Wade. Pass to Sabonis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Rudy Gay picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. It's both from the stripe. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Here's Reeves. Nice move. Pass to Shrimp. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Gasol. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Reeves. Pass to Smith. Fades away. That one goes in.
Yeah, that fadeaway gave him more than enough space to get that shot up.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Up top, Morant. To the inside. Here's McAdoo. It's rebounded by Shrimp. Outside Reeves.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Bob McAdoo. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Roy. The 3, Smith. No good there. New Orleans leading by 6. Here's Morant. It's deflected. Pass to Shrimp. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam. Here's New Orleans now. Now here's Sabonis. And stolen by Reeves. And And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Roy. McDaniel pulls it in. Now here's Moran. Missed inside. And one thing that Moran has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of, so once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Bob McAdoo.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
2 minutes.
Here's Reeves. And he banks in the layup. Reeves has got 6 points.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Picked by Sabonis. Here's Moran. Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
Roy's shot is good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to test.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's the break. Here's Wade. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here's Wade. Still no points. Pass to McAdoo. On the wing, Wade. Lots of room. Gasol grabs the board.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team. Pau Gasol at the line for 2.
And so he hits both. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to McDaniel. Here's McAdoo. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And he can't get that one. Some solid defense from Gasol. On the wing, Reeves. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. For 3, Smith. Counted from distance. Smith's got 5 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
McAdoo. And again, New Orleans no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
The visiting team, 33.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Roy. Kidd with a rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
To take the lead. Here's Johnson. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here's Reeves. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetrations.
Count it.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guy.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Coleman. Thomas outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. Now Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Johnson's got his first points in this one. Here's Roy. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Thomas with the ball. Outside Johnson. With the drive. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Roy can't get it to go. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Edie for 3. Back to Reeves. Here's Walton. And the 3 off target.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Thomas up top. Pass to Kidd. Here's Coleman. Fires the 3. Kidd with the bucket. Kidd's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
They are uncautious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Johnson. Here's Sabonis. Back to Johnson. It's hauled in by New Orleans. It's a 6-point game.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Now Thomas. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas outside. Back to Johnson. Thomas outside. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
There you go, fans. That was your New Orleans answer.
The visitors with the ball. Pass to Roy. Clock at 4. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's Roy. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And here's Gasol. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Pau Gasol. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And he recovers it. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys